Join me as I separate fact from fiction and uncover the truth about ancient gladiators. Did you know that the Colosseum, Rome's most iconic landmark, was not built for gladiatorial combat as many believe? In fact, it was primarily used for animal hunts, executions, and even reenactments of famous battles. This fascinating fact challenges our common perception of gladiators and sets the stage for us to explore the myths and truths surrounding these ancient warriors. Today, we're going to delve into the world of ancient gladiators, separating the facts from the myths that have been perpetuated over time. From the exaggerated portrayals in movies and TV shows to the misconceptions about their origins and daily lives, we'll explore the realities behind the legends. One of the most enduring myths about gladiators is that they were slaves forced to fight against their will. While it's true that some gladiators were slaves, many were actually skilled fighters who volunteered to participate in the games for fame, fortune, and even social status. Another myth is that gladiators were brutal, mindless killers, when in reality, they were highly trained athletes who followed strict rules of combat and often developed a sense of camaraderie with their opponents. The movies would have us believe that gladiatorial contests were gruesome and deadly, but historical records show that fatalities were relatively rare, especially when compared to the high-stakes risks of chariot racing. And then there's the myth that gladiators were only male, when in fact, women also participated in these contests, known as gladiatrices. It's time to debunk the myths and get to the truth about ancient gladiators. Who were these warriors, and what drove them to participate in these bloody spectacles? Contrary to popular belief, gladiators were not mindless killing machines, but rather highly trained athletes who lived and breathed combat. They were professionals who honed their skills in specialized schools, where they learned various fighting styles and tactics. Gladiatorial contests were not just about fighting, but also about entertainment, and these warriors knew how to put on a show. In fact, many gladiators became celebrities in their own right, with fans and admirers cheering them on in the arena. But what about their daily lives? How did gladiators live, train, and interact with each other outside of the arena? Despite their tough exterior, gladiators were human beings with their own hopes, fears, and desires. They lived in communal barracks, known as ludi, where they trained, socialized, and even formed close bonds with their fellow fighters. Gladiators also had their own support staff, including trainers, doctors, and even masseuses, who helped them prepare for combat. Here's a surprising fact that might just blow your mind. Gladiators were often revered for their bravery and martial prowess, and some even became wealthy celebrities, with their own fans and groupies. In fact, one of the most famous gladiators in Roman history, Flama, was a beloved champion who fought in over 30 contests and was awarded the rudish, a wooden sword symbolizing his freedom. As we've seen, the reality of ancient gladiators is far more complex and nuanced than the myths that have been perpetuated over time. By separating fact from fiction, we can gain a deeper appreciation for these warriors and the world they inhabited. Let's summarize the key points we've discussed today. We've explored the myths and misconceptions surrounding ancient gladiators, delved into their daily lives and realities, and uncovered surprising facts that challenge our common perceptions. Remember, the next time you watch a movie or TV show about gladiators, take what you see with a grain of salt and seek out the truth behind the legends. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of ancient gladiators. If you're curious about more historical topics or have thoughts about ancient gladiators, be sure to check out our other videos or share your comments below.